Hello and welcome back to Love Advice TV. My name is Coach Adrian and I'm so happy to tune in today to give you your daily dose of relationship advice to make sure that your breakup recovery is heading in the right direction and that you will maximize your chances of being with the one you love. A young lady reached out to me, I think it was 2 days ago, telling me that her ex-boyfriend broke up with her because he needed to find himself. And quite often, people reach out to me because their ex needs to find themselves. And it's a topic that is very common and that applies to a lot of you all over the world. And so I'm delighted to be able to provide you with these answers, tips, tools, and perspective on what to do if you hear those words, I need to find myself. It's not you, it's me. Give me some time. And it happens mostly, or most of the time, to women. Or to people who are dating men who are not fulfilled professionally. And it can also happen to both men and women during the time of midlife crisis or when there's an empty nest. But a lot of time, it's this need to reinvent one's self based on the fact that someone is not happy with where they are at this stage of their life compared to where they think they would be. And many women over the years have reached out because of partners who all of a sudden, out of nowhere, starts to blame the relationship for pain, struggles, or just because they're not happy with their lives and specifically with their professional life. And you should not take this personally. It's not your fault. A lot of times when someone tells you that they need to find themselves, believe them because it's true. People are unhappy, and they're not unhappy because of you or because of the relationship. They're unhappy because of where they are. So give them time and space. Let them realize that they're going to be less happy without you than they were with the safety net of the relationship. And the mistakes that most people make is that they cling on. They cling on because they're afraid to lose their partner. They're afraid that finding themselves will happen with another man or another woman. And because you tend to suck in or to take in that insecurity that your partner has carried with them for quite a while. And so you latch on, you beg, you plead, and you start to devalue your worth. You lower your standards to try to match your partner's self-worth or just out of fear of losing them. And that is a recipe for disaster. That is not the way that you want to approach this. You want to showcase, prove to your significant other that they are not happier without you. If they feel like they want to take their chance and to find themselves on their own, let them. Bet on yourself. Focus on making yourself happy. Choose to take on that challenge of being single as well. And sooner or later, they will realize that they've made a big mistake, that they still have to deal with those same insecurities, and that you're not there to bail them out. You're not there to support them, to validate them. And sometimes it takes a little bit of time. But if you're patient, if you're strong, if you're supportive, in letting them figure themselves out, they'll come running back. They will come running back. You don't have to cut all contact, but you can't be needy. You can't chase. You can't chase someone who tells you that they need to find themselves. You need to give them that space. That is the best advice that I can give you, quite honestly. In the overwhelming majority of cases, we build a roadmap centered around giving an ex space and targeted conversation to make sure that you stay in their lives in some way, shape, or form, that they don't self-sabotage to the end. And so if you find yourself in this situation, if this video applies and relates to what you're going through, I encourage you to share your experience with others, and you'll see that in most cases, those that have been able to control their own insecurities and to not lower their standards ultimately end up back with their partner in a healthier, more fulfilling relationship, because the partner will know that the grass is not greener and that their ex, you, weren't the issue. I hope that this was helpful. It is always a pleasure. If you have different topics that you would like us to address, Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below as well, or in our free Facebook support group, Love Advice TV Community, where amazing people all over the world are coaching each other up in an amazing way. As always, keep fighting the good fight, and see you soon for another video.